Please sign right here. Let me take a picture of you with the box.
A picture? Why?
It's part of the protocol.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to remind you how sensitive the material is.
I know. Thanks.
Good. Take care.
Russell, did you receive it?
It just arrived.
Good. Listen, priority is to find the real cause of death. Early reports indicate suicide, a drug overdose, but I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. She was too important and the timing was odd.
She was a lawyer at GoAT, right?
More like the vice president.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so now you see how deeply in trouble you'd be if anything leaks out.
You're putting me in a tough spot here, Tom.
Not if you're careful, Russell. Just make sure nothing leaks out.
Why not wait for the full autopsy? Why do you need me?
We need to move faster, and if there's something bigger going on, we need to investigate it. This is a one-time chance to catch them. GoAT has been dodging us for way too long.
So you want me to spy on them through her memories?
No, I just want you to find out how she died, which is legal. But if I'm right, it will take us somewhere nasty. I know there's something off. We just need to find out what.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Good. Remember, it's because of these people we're here in the first place.
Well, we don't know anything yet.
We will, Russell. I've been in this for too long to know it's not just suicide. You'll see. So, I've given you access to her apartment on Stratford Avenue. They're about to wrap it up over there, but Detective Stan Becker's waiting for you. He knows you're coming. If you want to investigate the real place, you should head out there now.
All right. I'll check it out.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. Don't keep Stan waiting, and keep me posted on anything you find.
Sure. See ya. This'll take a while. I should visit her apartment while the memory gets ready. I've got nothing to put in there.
But who, as Cindy Smith very eloquently put it here earlier, feel that technology is something that both can empower and do fantastic good in the world, and at the same time gives us new power to screw up in even grander ways than before. So we feel we want to do everything we can now to make sure that technology gets used for good. If we look at not very powerful technological inventions like fire, for instance, we used a strategy of learning from mistakes. We screwed up a bunch of times and then we invented the fire extinguisher. But with more powerful technologies, nuclear weapons, synthetic biology, artificial intelligence, etc.
But the painting of a pipe.
We want to learn from mistakes.
Magritte's famous painting.
Want to get things right.
Magritte's famous painting.
Because that might be the
Magritte's famous painting.
Right? And the way I think about this is to create a great future for humanity. We want to win this race.
Hey, Russell, right? Tom said you'd come. Feel free to take a look around, but don't touch anything. And let me know if you have any questions.
The great shaman Poe, master of mirrors, has passed away on his 100th birthday, dated July 12th. Probably her last meal. Probably her last meal. Quite a view. Quite a view. GoAT's new project. Visioni Simultanei, a futurist painting. Interesting choice. Looks like where the body was. Gzak sleeping pills. You need a prescription for these. I wonder if she had a shrink, or she got them illegally. Gzak. It's one of the strongest you can get. Looks like where the body was. Broken. Looks like something was thrown at it. Bloody footprints. She probably stepped on the broken shards. Vomit. Vomit. Quite a view. Another broken mirror. I don't think it's a coincidence. Looks like an expensive mask. Weird place to store it. I wonder what's in those boxes. I wonder what's in those boxes. Men's clothes. Men's clothes. Was she going somewhere? Was she going somewhere?
Yeah?
Who found her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Do you know anything else about him?
His name is Alex. Pretty average guy. Fitness trainer. The victim had kicked him out a few months ago. They were about to get a divorce. He came by to pick up some stuff he'd left here.
Could he have been angry about the divorce?
Yeah. But as I said, she'd been dead for at least 6 hours before he got here. So if somehow he forced her to take an overdose over the phone, then yeah, he could have done it.
What time did he find her?
The morning after, and called right away. The security cameras corroborate the time he arrived, so we don't have any reason to suspect him.
Do you have any theories about what happened?
It's a little early yet, but everything points to suicide. There are lots of loose ends as to why, especially considering who she was. Her laptop, for example, is gone. We haven't been able to find it, so who knows how deep that thing goes. Even so, I don't think there's a possibility someone sneaked in and forced her to take some pills somehow. But don't take my word for it. We don't even have the full autopsy report yet.
Did she leave any children or family?
No, no children, no brothers or sisters, foreign parents that she didn't see much. For now, that's all I know. And a husband. Pretty regular corporate profile, if you ask me.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. I think I have enough information from the real place. Time to find out what her memories have to say about what happened. My little project. It's come a long way. I just need a few more years of independence. I need to keep the TSB away. Evie, ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please operate on patch 1.2. And scan for the latest memory you can find, ideally just before her death.
Understood.
So this is when she died. Hello there, Joanna. What was in your mind when you looked at your shadow? What was in your mind when you looked at your shadow? Interesting glitch on the clock. Could be a filtering error. Could be a filtering error. Reconstructing glass from memories. I don't think we'll ever get it right. Maybe someone will figure it out eventually. But it's always going to be a wild guess. Lots of missing information here, Evie. This doesn't seem to be the right moment.
Yes. I wasn't able to pinpoint any further coordinates. Objective data is incomplete.
Reasons?
High emotional state.
She might have known she was going to die. Is there enough data to reconstruct a subjective state of the memory?
Yes.
Good. I'll enter the subjective state and see what I can find. Nobody here.
Subjective reconstruction was successful, but I couldn't interpret all data.
It's fine, Evie. Subjective interpretation is tough for any AI, even a special one like you. That ladder goes down to the first floor. That ladder goes down to the first floor. I can't make sense of this sound. I can't make sense of this sound. I can't make sense of this sound. There was something here in the objective state. Could this be her as a child? In the objective, adult version of her isn't represented. Only her shadow could mean so many things. Afternoon light. Didn't she die at night? Afternoon light. Didn't she die at night? Interesting glitch on the clock. That ladder goes down to the first floor. I can't make sense of this sound. 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 Sound. I can't make sense of this 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 sound. That ladder goes down to the first floor. Evie, there seems to be a bugged reconstruction here. No way to fix it, right?
There is incomplete data linked to this coordinate. Shouldn't be too far.
I need to find the data to reconstruct this. The data is linked to this spot. Could this be her as a child? There was something here in the objective state. There was something here in the objective state.
It belongs somewhere in the memory, but I cannot interpret it. I need to know what it is and where it belongs.
All right, I'll study it and put it in the right place. Evie, do a match with clock data at this spot. Picture of a dog following her?
Reminder. At your discretion, I can momentarily free memory and processing power to deliver more accurate feedback.
Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it. Her laptop. If it's in the objective state as well, then somebody did take it. A spider web. No way out. A spider web. No way out. The water is running. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Seems close. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. The water is running. No mirror. Glass always gives Evie trouble. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Maybe this is the right moment. Nobody here. Evie, do a match right here with a mirror being violently broken. What is this hand doing here? You were right, Tom. She wasn't alone. Should be good enough evidence to keep him satisfied for now.
Should I shut down the simulation?
Please, go ahead.
Understood. Shutting down in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Russell. Any good news?
It wasn't a clear reconstruction, but I managed to get some objective evidence. There was a clear hand next to her, just when she was lying on her bed, and the pills were all over the floor, so it seems you may be right. There was definitely somebody with her.
A hand. That's all you could find?
Well, Tom, I'm just getting started. Her last memories are fuzzy, and that's probably because of the psychological stress she was under. The fact that she wasn't alone is a good start.
Yeah, good to know. But we need to know who it was so we can do something about it.
I'll keep looking, Tom. Let's just hope the rest of the memories are in better shape.
I hope so. Did you find anything else?
I saw a lot of other things. I just need to understand her unconscious better.
It's fine, Russell. Just keep looking, but I need something else from you. We need to get into her private email. The password. We were able to hack the words, but there are 3 numbers at the start that we don't know. We have only a few shots at this, so that's why I need you.
Her password? I'd like to avoid that.
Listen, Russell, we're here precisely to avoid tech industry fuck-ups like in the past, and finding the password is aligned with that goal.
You're here because of that. My research had nothing to do with all of it.
Russell, just send us the scan and inspection report as legally required, and there will be no issues, I promise. We're counting on you for this one. The password ends with Namahs. N-A-M-A-H-S. But it's preceded by 3 numbers. We have 3 to 4 tries with this password at most, so when you have something, call me.
It's not that simple. There are major consequences.
I'll wait for your call. Bye, Russell.
Damn it. I've got nothing to put in there. Okay, Evie. We need to find that password. But most importantly, how and why she died. If you can isolate memories or dreams that may have a connection with the password, or emotional patterns similar to those of her death.
A deep search is needed to find such patterns. It will take time.
Yeah, I know. I could use some rest anyway.
Understood. Search will run overnight.
Optimize the processes as much as you can. Good night, Evie.
Thank you. Good night.
Home sweet home. After her mother died, haven't been very close. She blames me for not being close enough, I think. For being too focused on my work. Especially during my wife's last days. Carl sent me this.
You know what? I would never have thought that. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, your parents must be very proud. Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks, Phyllis.
Coming back to your work, you've been there from the beginning, am I right?
Yes, we were less than 15 people, I think. It was like 30 years ago, a few months after the company started.
And now you're head of technology.
That's right.
Amazing. So, before I ask you how smart you gotta be to do that, tell me, how did you guys move from being a small web research company with...
Laura's backpack. She's had it since high school. At this hour? What is this place? What have you gotten me into, Tom? Sometimes the best work happens at home. I'll consider it. Does she do this on purpose? Is there any reason for this? A note from Laura. I'm not happy I was right.
Alien skeleton. The magazine found all these similarities and urged you not to use Windows.
Well, I've seen thousands of those, and they won't go away. It's funny that despite all the good a company can do, how transparent it is, you just can't erase that.
It's just part of who we are.
Exactly.
But this leads us to know the topics
right.
that has us here, right? Not everybody thinks you are on the right track, especially with the AI department. And we're not talking about your traditional...
I should use it more.
Yes.
And some of them are influential, well-respected people. I'm sure many know who I'm talking about. But yesterday, a letter appeared on the web and did cause a lot of noise. For the people hearing us now that...
Evie, can you take a look at this letter? See if you can match that picture with anything.
Understood.
And if there are any fingerprints or any other clues you can extract.
I'll start with the picture. I have hardware limitations for most other tasks.
Yeah, I know. I'll build a decent scanner soon. Meanwhile, I'm sure my little project can be of some use.
I will try.
That's all I ask. Development logs of patch 1.2. Probably the most important update to date, and Carl's last contribution to the project.
All right. I have a temporary solution for when Evie can't interpret some part of a memory, but it requires manual input. So, let's say the data was a chair. While Evie can't interpret it is a chair, or where it should be, she's still able to produce a 3D geometrical output with sound, and that output is based on data which does have meaning. The problem is that it doesn't fit anywhere, and it doesn't make sense to her. So, what I did was to allow Evie to still represent this failed reconstruction in an encapsulated manner that we can look at inside the memory space, so we can interpret it. I made a quick interface for inspection too. So, in other words, we can now assist Evie at interpreting the data by using our special human skills. We just have to tell her what it could be and where it should belong, and she should be able to narrow the margin enough to make it part of the reconstruction again.
Question. Is it always about something missing, like a chair or another object? Or can it be a subjective thing that doesn't belong anywhere?
It could be a subjective thing, Yes, but that would be rare, as it's more likely to become a subjective entity or part of the subjective environment somehow. Shouldn't be represented as missing data.
Okay.
Can happen, though. Would be interesting to see.
Yeah. This is... So, anything interesting on the search last night?
I found 2 parts of her lifeline that may help you, but only one is fully reconstructed. This one is a childhood memory that seems to be connected not only to the password, but also to her adult life. The other one is a recurring dream that started about 1 month ago, virtually every night. I'll need to brute force my way to a reconstruction for this dream. I'll notify you when I have something that can be uploaded.
Interesting. Upload the childhood memory in the meantime, and keep working on that dream. Evie, please activate the control panel Carl was working on. It might be easier now that we have more than one memory available.
Understood. And letter scan is in process. Nothing found yet.
Thanks. Keep me posted.
Control panel 1.2 is activated.
Evie, what song is this?
Searching. I can't find a match in online databases.
Yep. There was some wind outside. Maybe her parents? Maybe her parents? A time warp. The control is near the door. Happy memories are always saved in a special way. I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Is there missing data here, Evie?
Nothing misplaced, and I can't find any close links.
Huh. Another failed glass attempt. Although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Glass, mirrors. So many old superstitions exist about them. They are so impossible to interpret subjectively. What are you looking at, Joanna? Someone unreadable in the Magic Mirror Show. Someone unreadable in the Magic Mirror Show. Children. Children. A time warp. The control is near the door. Homemade cookies. Homemade cookies. Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. I don't know what song this is. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. A spoon with books. A spoon with books. It doesn't like when I look at it. It doesn't like when I look at it. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. It doesn't like when I look at it. A time warp. The control is near the door. A time warp. The control is near the door. They are definitely a fond memory, quite different from the objective state. Could be a defense mechanism.
Most likely. In current patch, they are unfiltered by default.
Are they using my behavior?
Yes.
Good. This will give them a much broader expression range. Thanks for the warning, though. Happens only when I walk backwards. Someone's desperate to enter. Someone's desperate to enter. It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it. It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it. The path splits in two. Maybe it works from the other side. Could this dog be subjective only as well? I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Maybe it works from the other side. Evie, is there a reason the dog can enter there while I can't?
It wasn't resolved as a neutral space. The coordinates are only for the dog, which is a Class D entity.
Class D. Could it be made into an avatar?
Querying stability. Done. Mapping behavior. Done. Processing. Avatar transform awaiting input. Usability unpredictable.
Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state. Not such a relaxing sound anymore. Interesting shapes. Interesting shapes. I would have imagined the subjective static noise to be different at this age.
Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready. Dinner's ready.
Evie, Isn't this body a little blown out of proportion? For it being in the objective state, I mean.
There are no errors in the simulation.
Is it inside the scale error margin?
0.11% off, but valid thanks to accurate matches on its surroundings.
Okay. Still seems a bit too big. We'll have to review those algorithms soon.
Understood.
So the dog is once again subjective. A bedtime story, maybe. A bedtime story, maybe. Another failed glass attempt. Although now it reaches further into its surroundings. I could swear it's slightly different from the last time I saw it. A bedtime story, maybe. One of them should be the mother. One of them should be the mother. The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door. Joanna, are you leaving? Joanna, is it you? Where are you going? Joanna, is it you? Where are you going?
This feature is designed to recall unresolved raw data that was lost by the user. But raw data needs to be discovered first.
Dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready.
Interesting shapes. Not such a relaxing sound anymore. You again. Are you watching TV? Could it be watching TV? Could it be watching TV? I would have imagined the subjective static noise to be different at this age. Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state. This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. That behavior was extremely aggressive.
Yes,
Could be a defense mechanism based in phobia.
a manageable problem replacing an unmanageable one.
Exactly. I wonder what it's hiding. Another child's room. The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all.
The dog was also in her death memory, in the form of a picture.
Exactly. Could there be a sister, a brother? I was told by that detective that she was an only child. We need to find out more about this room and this child. You again. You again. You again. Projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all. We need to find out more about this room and this child. Is that Joanna inside the frame? Is that Joanna inside the frame? This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. I can't enter. It's like a black wall.
Steve is ready.
This feature is designed to recall unresolved raw data that was lost by the user. But raw data needs to be discovered first.
Interesting shapes. Interesting shapes. So the dog is once again subjective. The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door. Are you Joanna as well? Are you leaving the house? Joanna, is it you? Where are you going? Are you Joanna as well? Are you leaving the house? Another failed glass attempt. Although now it reaches further into its surroundings. Is it the same entity from the kitchen? It doesn't like it when I look at it. Is it the same entity from the kitchen? It doesn't like it when I look at it. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. Maybe it works from the other side. Evie, fill in this time warp with this data from start to end. Huh. Ordering food, it seems. 922 Klimt Street. Chinner Bar. Interesting. I could check out the real place now.
Okay, how much? 0. Klimt Street, 922. Chinner Bar, etc.
Laura?
Hey, Dad. Sorry for crashing by without telling you. My cell phone was dead.
Is everything all right?
Well, me and Chris had a fight, and I left him.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You were right, of course. I need to think things through first. Did you see my note?
I did. There's no need to explain. You're always welcome to stay.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I'll be going out with a friend tonight. I promise I won't wake you up. It's just that we haven't seen each other for a while, and I need someone to talk to. But we'll see each other tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thanks, Dad. And I promise I won't be a nuisance.
Don't worry about it. Talk to you soon, all right?
Right. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Laura.